Hey everybody, I'm Corey.
And I'm Dana.
And welcome to Our Lives Travel.
Hey guys, so welcome to our room tour. So just so you know, we are in room 3011 and this is the Elegance Club Swim Out Suite. So I'm going to give you a tour and try to make it as in-depth as I can. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to show you down here. Everybody says there's no do not disturb here. There actually is. It's built into the door handle. So if you see I press here, that's how you turn on your do not disturb. To cut it off, you'll press it and you go off. Now I will tell you, after a certain amount of time, that is going to go out, the light, but your do not disturb is still on. All right, so the next thing that I want to talk about is this lovely, I don't know what you want to call it. We'll call it delivery closet. Now, I don't know if this is because of the current situation that we're in and if things have changed, but a lot of people think this is a contactless way for your room service to be delivered. That is not how this is actually being used. Currently, room service does come in your room like always and give you your food. This is only used for you to put your food in when you are done with it. Now, I want to point out, everything you just saw in there is not from a recent meal we had. They have not been able to unlock ours from outside. So only when we're here or somebody can get inside can they open this and actually get in here to get our food out. So you'll see it's just sitting here. It's been here for what, at least 24 hours I would say. And it'll probably be there when we leave in the morning. And as always, you know, we like to give our tours after things have been lived in. So this is not going to be a pristine tour of the room because we wouldn't know all the features and stuff of the room until we've actually lived in it. So next I want to show you this off switch that actually operates the lights for the entire room. So this should only be hit on your way out of the door. Don't tap this if you're just trying to cut on the bathroom light because it will cut off every light in the room. I repeat, this is not the bathroom light. All right, so now let's take a look over here in the bathroom. So this is our first bathroom. See, I told you it's lived in. Ignore my piece of tissue on the counter. Anyway, so this is the, you could say half bath guest bathroom because this is the one bedroom suite. It actually comes with 2 bathrooms. And so this one is the half bath. So when you come into the living room area, you see you've got a row of 3 lights here. This first big one, this is your hallway. This is gonna cut on the lights to your entryway. So if you just want to cut the lights on the entryway, that's what you use. Then you have this LED light here, and this is gonna cut on the light behind me over here by the dining room table, as you can see. So that light cuts that on. And then behind you have this other light, which is gonna cut on your bar area and down by your patio window. All right, so over in the dining area, guess what? We're gonna see 2 more sets of light switches. So let's look and see what these turn on. You got your first one. This is gonna cut on a ceiling fan. Now personally, we didn't use this one because it was always so cold in here. We did not need it. But if you want to cut your ceiling fan on. And then you have another lamp here. And that, we believe, cuts on that lamp that's right there. We didn't turn it on, but we think that's what it's for. So that's just your corner lamp. Okay, so next we kind of have, I think I said the dining room earlier. This will be your living area. So here's where you get your sofa, pulls out to a bed, and you get your little table, TV table. Next area, we have a bar with 2 bar seats, which is really nice. And you can move it if you don't want to be facing the wall. Your beautiful view outside, which we'll look at later. So over here we have your bar. Now, first thing that I want to point out is you'll see some beer sitting here, and that's because we took them out of the mini fridge to make room for sodas, because you know we don't really drink. Up at the top, you'll see you got your ice bucket. The Baileys was an option that we chose. You get a bottle of alcohol here if you stay, I think, 7 days or longer or something, I'm not sure. And so we chose the Baileys. Down here is your mini fridge. It comes with waters, candy, you'll get some creamers, sodas. Now you'll see I have a cheese plate and I have some sushi down here. Sushi you can get in the adult club around lunchtime, and the cheese plate came from room service and I just haven't eaten it yet. Over here you got coffee cups, got your thing if you want to open any of the beers. You got nuts, 1 bag of chips. I really think nobody eats these because these look like the same bag of chips we've seen in everybody's video. Suite comes with 2 TVs.
And a trash can.
And a trash can, very important to pick that out. There aren't a lot of them and they aren't very big. On your way into the bedroom, we have another light switch here. And that's gonna cut off the light behind the dining room table. Confusing, I know. And then inside on the way to the bedroom, you have another light switch. And this cuts on the bedroom light. Then one more light switch I'll show you on the way to the bedroom on the opposite side of the wall. This is for your main bathroom light. All right, so now let's look at some privacy features in here. Mainly one of the only privacy features, and that's gonna be this barn door. This closes you off from the main bedroom. All right, so here we are now in the, I guess you could call it the master bathroom. And this is where all of our closets and stuff are gonna be. And it's really an open closet concept. You got, let's say his and her, his and his, her and her, whatever, closets on each side. And then in the middle, you're gonna have your safe and you're gonna have your drawer area behind the mirror. Now you can move the mirror any way you want to move it. So it can cover one side of the closet or the other. But as you see, you're gonna have 2 drawers here and you're gonna have a safe. So you have your safe here. You're gonna have a steamer, which I hear is fantastic. I don't believe in steaming nor ironing on vacation. And then you're gonna have 2 pretty good sized drawers here and a safe. And as always, you make up your own code, and there's a scale down there if you care to weigh yourself. Now, because we're leaving, we don't really have much in the closet. Basically, I have my last outfit. You may notice at the very bottom of my closet a trash bag. So one thing that I do when I go to hotels and cruises, I bring my own trash bag. Now, I don't put any food or anything that would smell in there, mainly like when I wash my face, the cloth from that, or tags from clothes. But anyway, it's a secondary place for me to put some trash so that I don't run out of space and have trash laying around the trash can. All right, y'all, no judgment. This is the countertop. Can you tell what side is mine and what side is Corey's? It takes a lot to look natural. Anyway, so as you can see, we both have our own sink, which is good, inside of the counter. Underneath the counter is some storage space. You'll also have a blow dryer and a diffuser, extra toilet paper, things like that. Above these sinks, you'll have a mirror. Now, one suggestion I would have is, I assume everybody knows don't drink the water in Mexico, but ideally when you're brushing your teeth, you probably don't want to do that either. So you may want to leave a bottle of water here so that when you're brushing your teeth in the morning or whenever, you can go ahead and gargle and do the things you need with the bottled water and not worry about using sink water. There is a magnifying mirror that lights up. I've always found these to be in the weirdest of locations. You basically have to lean into the counter. It does swivel out some, but not enough. So I'm not a huge fan of that. But there is one here if you're interested. Okay, you'll also notice in each bathroom you do have plugs on each side of the sink. So if you need to plug in any of your own appliances, hair straightener, flat iron, anything like that, you can. So you will see the rack that has your towels on it, and they usually have 4 towels in here. No problem getting more towels. You'll find that one of the neat things about getting towels here is it's not like on a cruise, you know, we're cruisers, where I have to check out a towel. They'll give you 5,000 towels if you want, probably because nobody wants to take home a heavy towel and add to their air flight baggage. So they're pretty lenient with the towels. You can get them out by the pool deck or just request one from housekeeping. One thing you'll also see is that you see that we have a laundry bag hanging. And that laundry bag is just one we bring from home. I know, really nice, high end there with a hole in it. Anyway, that's our laundry bag, and that's how we put our dirty laundry, so when we go home, we can just take it all out and dump it directly into the wash. All right, and then you see a little kid's robe here. Oh, I've got to show you this. So this robe I have to show you guys because it's really for a child. First of all, let's look at how short it is. Now I know I'm tall, but it like comes barely, I mean, it's like, yeah, barely past my goods, okay? It's just so little. It's cute, but this is not a robe for an adult, you know, that you would want to use when you came out of the pool. I think, I'm gonna look and see what size it said. I think there was a mistake. It says extra large, but it isn't. So bring your own robe. Look at the switch here. Actually, there's two switches. So this switch is right outside of the water closet. So if you press it, the light for the water closet and the shower will come on. But there's one more light that's over here and it's hidden. And that light over there by the sink, the right-hand side sink, if you press that, that cuts on and off the lights that are actually directly overhead of the mirrors. All right, so we've looked, we can go peek in the water closet. It's not that interesting. If you care, toilet is attached to the wall. I hate those. I like the ones that are on the floor, but I know the ones on the wall supposedly are easier to clean, and this is more information than you asked for. All right, and then we have our shower. Now, let me tell you about the shower. It looks like a lot of fun. You're like, oh, it has a rain head. That's great. However, you see, it also has a wand, and you're like, oh, this is gonna be fabulous. That wand will leak water all out on the floor. So if you use that wand, you need to make sure that water stays faced away from the door at all times. As a matter of fact, if you can get it faced in that back corner, you stand in that back corner and turn it towards you, that's probably the only way you're gonna keep water from being all out on the floor. When I say water, I'm talking about a mini pool. So now, we have something that I think is a little bit redundant. Again, it's lived in, ignore the washcloth. Is we have this indoor tub, and you'll see why it's redundant when we go outside. I mean, it's nice, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if it's technically necessary. I wonder how often it gets used. But if you're really somebody who likes a bubble bath, and you love it. It doesn't have jets, it's just a bath, but it does have this cute little board here for you to put your book right here in the middle, and wine glasses can go here. You just put your stem in there, or you can sit a cup here, like maybe you want to have coffee. So this is a very cute little board, very good idea. Again, I just don't know how often the tubs get used because there are no jets and you got a bigger, better tub outside. So one thing I do want to mention that's nice with the tub inside, the shower, as well as the tub we'll look at outside, is they have great water temperature here, meaning it gets very hot and it will burn you. But the good news about that is obviously you can adjust it to whatever you need to, but the hot water, we never ran out of hot water even when we were filling out the large jacuzzi outside, and the water stays warm for a pretty good amount of time. So I think if you're going to take a bath, you'll find that you've got plenty of hot water and you'll enjoy it. All right, guys, so now we are coming out of the bathroom and going into the bedroom. First thing real quick, I want you to notice, again, you see the tub here, that is the wall, meaning there is no wall. So just know there's no separation from the bathroom into the master bedroom. You'll notice there's some balloons. Somebody had a birthday, yay me. I got to get up in the morning and pick 4 gray hairs out of my face. Anyway, over here, again, this is just another view of the wall. Of course, you get your little bench there to put your suitcases on. So each side, here, let me show you. So on each side of the bed, you will have a control panel. And on the main side of the bed, the one closest to the door, you will be able to control the temperature as well as all the lights in the room. Now, the one on the other side of the bed, you can only control lights. But let's talk real quick about what these controls mean. You're gonna have this one that looks like a book here on the end. That controls your individual nightstand light, okay? So I'll show you. I'm gonna just cut it on and off. See how the light went off? And goes on. So that's what that controls. Then you'll have this big sun. This big sun, if you cut that on and off, that actually controls the room lights of the bedroom. So you see how the light by the TV and the light over here by the bed that goes around the bed frame is off. So that's what that controls. But you see how the light over here on the nightstand is still on. So now I've cut the lights back on in the bedroom. This other light that says WC, this is neat. It means water closet, and it's basically so you can cut the bathroom light on, the master bathroom. So if you're up in the middle of the night, you need to go to the bathroom, all the lights are off, you don't have to cut on every light in the room so you can see your way. You can cut on the water closet light. And then you also have that button down here at the end that looks like just a power button. That button operates just like that on and off switch at the very front that we talked about that we don't really want to press. And that cuts off every light in the whole entire room, the dining room, the living area, because of all the lights in here. So at night, you may want to hit that before you go to bed, but otherwise you probably don't want to cut all the lights off at once. And then up here, you're going to have your switches for your air conditioning. And it will only go but so low and so high. Just so you know, we didn't have any problems with the air conditioning. As a matter of fact, I thought it was too cold most of the times. But our air conditioning worked well, so we didn't have any problems. Over here you have the fan, whether you want it on high, medium, or low, or auto. One thing I do want to point out is you have a little tray down here, which has been cute, and we have actually used that tray to put room service on if we wanted to eat in the bed. See all the balloons and the lights behind the bed I was talking about. There's plenty of storage over here under the TV. You can put your suitcases down here under the actual TV desk or table. All right, now we're gonna come to my side of the bed. First, there's a chair here. And what do we see? We see a robe. And why do we see a robe? Because that one in the bathroom is too small. So I have my own robe that I bring with me when we travel. And also you'll see there's a chair here. Believe it or not, this chair is so comfortable. So do try it out if you want to. And then just like the other side, you're gonna have your own nightstand. Then you have a drawer, whatever junk you brought with you in it. We bring a fan, and I want to point this out. Y'all probably, if you've been following in videos, you know I always bring a fan. Because we are right out here, and you'll see a little bit better later, but we're out here and we're part of a main pool. So that's what happens when you're a swim up. You have your own little pool, but you also are attached to a bigger pool. And let me tell you, when you're in your room, you can hear people out there talking and having themselves a good old time if they're loud. And sometimes they can be. If you wanted to take a nap, or maybe if it was later in the evening and people were out there being loud, you probably have a hard time going to sleep. However, I use this fan to block all of that out. I don't hear anything. So I would say travel with a fan if you're a light sleeper. Just my little tip. Again, control panel, you can see it's not as technologically advanced as the one on the other side, but it's here too. And when I rub my hand across it, it lights up. And again, just like the other side, we got our book light. You see the light came on. Cut it off. You got your whole room on and off. You've got your everything in the whole suite on and off. And you've got water closet on and off. You do have 2 USB ports over here. You have USB ports on both sides. My USB ports did not work, so just FYI, make sure you bring a block. You got a little storage area under here to store stuff. And I guess now we'll go check out the piece de la resistance. Okay, hey guys, I just realized some things I forgot to talk about during the room tour, and I want to point out, especially about the bed here. So first of all, you see that's my mommy blanket. That's a blanket my mommy made me and I take everywhere we go. But anyway, this bed, y'all, I'm gonna be honest, it is firm. It's what I'm gonna call kind of plushy firm, meaning like I think after like maybe a year or two it'll feel better, like feels like firm, hard, new. If you lay in it long enough, your body will sink a little bit. But y'all, the bed is not, it's too hard for me personally. So if you don't like a hard bed, I'm just gonna warn you, the beds here are hard. They're not as hard as carnival beds, which I can't stand, but they are hard. So just heads up. Let's talk about these pillows. They are fantastic. However, for some reason, I kept sliding down off of them every night. I wake up with my neck hurt, but the pillows themselves are really, really nice. They are, at one point they have something called a pillow menu here, and we'll talk about that and show you that. But if you don't like these pillows and you want some other type of pillows, they do have other options in terms of pillows. We actually found the pillows that the room came with to be great, so we didn't actually use the pillow menu. They also have an aromatherapy menu where you can come, and I think basically when they clean your room and stuff, they just spray stuff in here on your pillows and stuff, so it smells like whatever you choose in terms of aromatherapy. I know when we came down here, I thought there was going to be a diffuser in the room. That's not what it is. They actually come in here and they just spray the room for you. So I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. Again, bed is nice. It's too hard, but still a wonderful room. All right, everybody. So we are getting ready to go outside. Corey, will you grab my shades whenever you come outside, please? So we are getting ready to go outside and check out our amazing view and all the crazy people out here. So each one of the suites comes with a chase lounge outside. It was a good size for 2 people. It is low to the ground, but it was comfortable. You get 2 chairs and a table, and this was great if you wanted to sit outside and have maybe room service breakfast or something like that. That was nice. Over here on the wall, you'll see this little contraption. And when you first get there, it's going to be pushed in, and I'm going to have Corey push it in so you can see what I'm talking about. But when you first get there, it's going to be pushed in. And so all you have to do is pull it out. And what it is a place to put your towels and wet bathing suits so they can dry outside. I truly believe all hotels that have pools should have one of these outside. So next we're going to take a look at our private plunge pool. If I had to guess, I would say maybe it was 2.5 feet deep. It wasn't very deep, but it does have 3 steps to get into, and one of the steps is actually a bench, so you can sit on it. There is no handrail. These steps are steep, so please be careful getting in. You're going to get 2 lounge chairs that sit in maybe, I don't know, 3 inches of water. But it's great if you want to get some sun. We got plenty of sun on this side, as you can see. And then over here are the steps to go down into the main pool. This is why it's considered a swim up. And it does have a handlebar, which is good because, again, these steps are steep. Up here to the left, you will see the bar. We were only about 2 rooms down from the bar, which was great. Made it easy to go outside, walk through the pool and get a drink. So earlier I mentioned the tub in the room and how I didn't think it was necessary. That's because this fantastic hot tub is outside and it has jets. It was great. We used it several times. We fell asleep in it several times. It was awesome. Overall, this was just a great room, and the terrace outside is just fantastic.
Okay guys, so we hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you liked it. Click that subscribe button and that notification bell so you know every time we post new videos. Have a great day.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.